Guys, I'm at the hospital. I just rode my bicycle out here, and I didn't tell Regan I was coming. I know a lot of you are worried about him. And, it's, I'm here. We found the room. It's a huge hospital. It's really hard to find. We found the room. And it's really depressing because he's just sitting here hiccuping. He's got, I think if you've been watching the videos, he's got, like, blood is filling up, going into his brain, putting pressure on something inside of his brain. And it's causing him to hiccup non-stop. And he can barely... I don't know if he's getting any sleep. But he's non-responsive. But he's still alive. You can see he's hiccuping right now.
I'm fine.
You fucker. He did that to me. He did that to me.
This was a reenactment of.
And I was like, fuck, it's so depressing. This hulk of a man reduced to a hiccuping pile of meat. But he's still a fucking vegan, motherfucking Regan still.
I got my brown rice milk.
Yeah, I was hoping they'd pump meat into him, but they didn't. But there he is. Anyway, you want to say something everybody's worried about? People are praying. I'm praying. I want to know.
Thanks, everyone.
A guy named Frank Molosky keeps writing messages. I'm praying for him.
I'm still alive.
Say hi to Frank.
Say hello. Sorry. Hello, Frank. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the good vibes.
But you'll be out. Tell us what's happening. You'll be out soon.
So, yeah, I'll be out. I've got an MRI on Monday. So I'm just here for observation. So
Okay.
I came in on Thursday. I had a fever, and I got the hiccups again.
Mm-hmm.
But
This is the only man that's ever been hospitalized for hiccups.
yeah, that I know of. And then, so Friday, Saturday was pretty bad. I had like constant hiccups, and I had.
Can you sleep when you're hiccuping constantly?
Yeah, but they stop. The first time I had them, I used to hiccup in my sleep, but I could still sleep. But now
You can sleep through hiccups.
I could, yeah, I can sleep through alarm systems. Yeah.
That's amazing.
But now I'm just in for observation, and they're gonna watch me for a week, and I get out hopefully next Tuesday. I'm back on the road. Yeah.
So you're still hiccuping a little bit now.
I still, yeah. Now I don't think so. They go on and off at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's alive, guys. Isn't that great?
I made it.
That's good. And again, I'm sorry it took me so long.
Yeah.
I have to apologize on camera because.
He's prioritizing his baby over me. Can you believe it? Jeez.
Anyway, say goodbye. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks, guys.
He's okay. He's alive. He's alive.
Good morning, morons. It's Victor, the sleepy king of the morons. It's 5 a.m. I just woke up. I fell asleep in my chair here at the desk. You know, I came home, had a couple drinks. I went out to see Regan, as you just saw that video. That was just a few hours ago. I want to put up this video quickly because you know, a lot of you worried about Regan. Anywho, as you can see, he's doing all right. You know, he was much worse apparently a few days ago. I've been in contact with through line. I've been in contact with Kaz and Tomoko. Tomoko's visited twice. His parents have been there. Kaz has been there. I think, as far as I know, maybe almost every day. A lot of people visiting him. But as you guys know, I've recently had a baby, so and I've got my job and stuff. And I haven't been able to get out there yet, but I did get out there today, and he really did fool me. I walked in and I thought, oh man, look at him, he's just sitting there. And I thought he's like a vegetable. But he was just he was just having some fun with me. He's got a great attitude about this. And so we were in the room talking, and just to give you an idea of the whole atmosphere, there's a huge room, and there's a bed in each corner, and all the rooms are separated by these huge curtains. And the guy diagonally across from him is like a 100-year-old guy. These are Regan's words. A 100-year-old guy who talks to his mother in his mind. You know, he thinks his mother's alive. And the guy to his left is gone. So there's, not that he died. I don't know what happened to him. He checked out or something. Not checked out, died, but literally checked out. And the guy right across from him coughs like he's gonna die any few minutes. And I'm like, while I was there, he started coughing really strongly, and I like, should we call the hospital? I mean, the nurse or something? You know, it sounds like the guy's gonna die. You know, so get a little more light here. Okay, that's better. Right. Anyway, so yeah, we were talking about how his brain situation right now. And for those of you who don't know, the situation is something like this. He's got a brain, and in the brain, for some reason, there's sometimes a leakage of blood into the brain, but it gets captured in a bubble, in a packet, something inside his brain, like Imagine like a balloon, small balloon inside of his brain. This is how, as I understand it, it could be a little bit off, but when the blood collects in that bubble, in that balloon, it starts putting pressure on other parts of his brain, which cause him to do screwy things, like have an eternal boner and hiccups. And I'm kidding about the eternal boner, but it's something. It's a Regan Victor joke, or maybe just a Victor joke. I don't know. So, but when I got there, yeah, how the hiccups? And they were almost diminished, but a few days ago apparently it was pretty bad. And he's not in pain now, but a couple of days ago, he when he got into the hospital, he checked in with the flu and this brain thing at the same time. It was a double whammy. And he said he tried to get rid of the flu by feeding himself curry, lemon juice, and what was the other thing? God damn it, chili, curry, chili, and lemon juice. And for some reason, like the stomach acid in his body built up, and he ended up like basically giving himself. I think it's called acid reflux or something. Anyway, he burned his esophagus. I don't even know where the esophagus is. You know, I mean, I know kind of, but not really. But anyway, it's one of those things where I think I know where it is, but you know. Anyway, so what is that? The bottom of the throat or something? I forgot. I feel stupid. I don't know what that is. Anyway, whatever. So we were just chatting. We had a good time chatting. Just hung out for a while. At the same time that I'm talking with, I'm dealing with my friend Ben, who you saw in yesterday's video about the English school. Today's a big go day for him. He's gonna try to fix a lot of things so he can stay in the apartment that he's at right now for a couple months, for at least a week or two more. But anyway, back to Regan. By the way, on that video, the English Eikai was hell video. Thanks so much for all the advice you guys have given. I've gotten a lot of emails from people giving me advice and I passed it on to him. He's been reading the comments as well, and he's responded to quite a few comments. There's much more to say about that, and we've learned quite a bit. He got to the labor office, and they gave me a lot of information. And yeah, apparently, the English school that is dealing with him is doing a lot of things that school is doing is straight out illegal. But the ironic thing is that due to the laws in Japan, even if a school is doing something that's completely illegal, if you point it out publicly, you can get sued for slander or something. Even if it's completely legit, it's possible that I could actually hurt myself by talking about them. So we're being very careful on how to proceed with that. Though in the future, we'll do our best to inform people of this school so other people don't make the same mistake. Anyway, so I'm dealing with, I'm just mentioning that because I'm talking with Regan, and I feel guilty because I haven't been able to visit him. And one of the reasons is I'm spending literally. It's not a direct reason, but I'm spending literally hours a day dealing with this other guy and his problems, which is, I'm happy to do. And Regan's got all these lovely ladies visiting him, Tomoko and Kazuko, every day. So that's cool. And his parents are going to visit, so he's in good hands. But anyway, one of the funny things I thought, which I'm just telling you to give you an atmosphere of the feeling of the visit. We were talking about how operations have really changed. And right now, his situation is inoperable because it's in the back of it's in his skull, like in the base or something. But, things are getting better. And I'm like, yeah, maybe in the future they can probably go in with a little camera. And he told me about someone he knows who had a heart operation recently. And he's got a small scar here and 3 holes. And they went through the right side. They collapsed the right lung, went through to the heart, and using cameras and stuff, they beep, 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 video game type surgery, and they fixed him. And a month later, the guy's fine, walking around, living his life, which is pretty cool. So I was thinking, yeah, in the future, and I completely said this one. I said this half jokingly, but I'm like, they'll probably be able to remove your eyeball, go into the brain through your eyeball. and fix it and put the eyeball back, and then and then it would turn into a joke, and then and they could give you actually like a what's it called, $6 million man type eyeball, like give you X-ray vision, so when we go to bars and shit, you can check out you could X-ray women, check out what they got, and he's like here or I said it. Like if your buddy's hitting on a girl, you could say, no, don't hit on that one. It's got a penis. He's like, yeah, that would be his one his one skill. It's to spot the penises in bars that his buddies on girls that his buddy is hitting on. So anyway, just to give you I know it's very immature and juvenile, but it was good to joke with him in such a juvenile fashion about maybe what the future will bring. So maybe in 5 years, he'll get operated on and get a bionic eye at the same time. Anyway, he's doing all right. He's lost quite a bit of weight. He's actually I think he's lost 4 kilograms, right, which is about 8 pounds for those 8 or 9 pounds. So he's quite a bit thinner, but he looks great. He actually looks taller, which is weird. Apparently, Andre, who went to visit him too, Pickles the Gaijin, good guy if you haven't seen him. He's one of the Nagoya vloggers. He apparently visited him as well and said the same thing, like, dude, you're getting taller. So I should have mentioned at the beginning of this video, this is kind of a laundry video because it's an update on Regan. So you're not really supposed to be watching, but I also want to take opportunity to shout out one of you guys, a guy named Nick, who emailed me, and I get a lot of these emails, and I rarely respond to them just because of time, and also 2 reasons, which is going to be it's really strange. One of them is I don't know what to say. I'm so touched by a lot of your messages, and I often in the comment sections I'll often just respond to the idiots and the hate comments. That's how I take it, just fools. And I mean, a lot of you write really nice comments, and I do read them all, and some of them are just nice, and thank you so much. I'm thinking in my head, and even some of the emails, I get great emails, and I'm thinking, thank you, that's great, but I don't respond to them, but I really should. But I got one that's especially apropos today because it's also about a hospital experience. But one of you, I'll just say the first name, Nick. Nick is a 17-year-old kid who thinks I'm quite intelligent. Thanks, Nick, but I'm not. I'm just older than you, and I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I've learned quite a bit. But I'm 3 times older than you are. About. Is that right? What is that? 20, 30? No, I'm not that old. Okay, but I'm pretty old. Anyway, he told me about a really sad story that he had with someone personally in his life who he lost, and the loss caused him a lot of depression, but that my videos have somehow helped him, and he's found a lot of good advice in my videos. So for that I can say thank you. All I can say is thank you for saying so. I'm glad that my videos help even just one person, even if it's just you. He said he also became a Patreon member just to show me his support, which is really cool. And then you don't have to apologize for the amount. Anything helps. Anything helps. I feel like the whole Patreon thing is. I hope you guys know that it really doesn't matter if you don't become a patron. I still appreciate all of your support. Though I'm sorry. I didn't bring it. I wouldn't have brought it up except that he actually put it in an email, and he's apologizing for it. Don't apologize. That's all. But yeah, one thing he said was about someone that he lost did drugs, and he said don't think badly of them because they did drugs. And I think I know exactly who you lost. I'm not saying his name on purpose because I don't want to give too much personal information out about you. But really, a horror, man, that your story really bummed me out. I mean, I'm glad you're doing much better. But what you went through is just, that sucks. That really sucks. Yeah. And I of course you know, the mind races. You think about things. You know, things happen to you, and your mind automatically jumps to, what if this happens? What if that happens? And of course, I think about that with Regan a little bit, a lot. I don't know. You know, when you have a good friend who goes in the hospital like that, and I've lost friends before. Yeah. Anyway, I don't. Nick said his friend did drugs. His yeah. And don't think bad of them because of they did drugs. It was just a mistake. I understand that. Don't worry. I don't judge people on that. Though drugs are bad. You know, here's the thing about drugs. I think drugs are stupid to do to yourself. As I drink a glass of whiskey, oh, hypocritical. But I also believe that every human being has the right to do whatever they want to their body, even if it means screwing it up. So the government, I think, has no right to tell you what to do with your body. The government has a right to tell you what to do, not to do with other people's bodies. But I do think that drugs that interfere with your health, that's bad. So, or, you know. Anyway, we can have the big stupid alcohol versus drugs debate in the comments. You're not going to accomplish much with me if you go that way. But whatever. It's 5:17 in the morning now, so I better go. But I do want to say thank you, Nick. I'm glad my videos. You found my videos helpful, useful, and they cheer you up. So that's cool. Great. I will say that you as a 17-year-old will hopefully find your own feet, and though you might think that I have a lot of great advice now, you're going to find that a lot of what I say does not pertain to you, and you're going to have to make up your own rules. So keep that in mind. That just because I say something doesn't mean it's you know, it's going to apply to you. You're going to find your own way, and you're going to create your own code to live by, etc. So anyway, Regan's doing better. Nick, thank you very much. Still got lots to do. I'm going to try to get a little sleep before I got to wake up again and deal with the labor office for our video maker who's going through hell right now. In the last video, right? But I guess that's all for now. I just wanted to give you guys an update on that because it matters to a lot of you. And thanks for watching always. I actually was not going to make this video until I was like, oh shit, but and I saw Nick's message and I thought, you know, I should. I wanted to. It was just inspiring. So thanks for watching, guys. Good night or good morning. Bye.